Hello, I'm a white person. This is what white looks like. I want to let y'all know in case you're still playing the colorblind card, so that way we're all on the same page. This is a white person speaking. I came up in the 80s when colorblindness was the primary strategy that white people were using to try and address racial issues. And the heart of the matter was that we wanted to say that all people should be treated with love and respect and dignity, regardless of what they look like. And that is, of course, true. The problem with the colorblind strategy, well, there's a couple of problems. First of all, we weren't colorblind. We did actually see color. Unless, of course, you are literally colorblind, in which case I apologize. This is a white person. We do see and recognize color in the ways that history affects people. And when we claim colorblindness, we are blind to those things. Those are important things. Another problem, and this is especially true for Christians, is that colorblindness is not the approach that the Bible takes. The Old Testament isn't just the story of God's people, it's the story of Jews. And their Jewish identity plays into how we understand and relate to the God who met them in a particular point in history. Or take, for example, the story of the Good Samaritan. It's not just the story of a good person. It's not a colorblind story. It leads with that person's cultural identity because that identity matters in the story. If you don't know the story, in the story there's a man, presumably a Jewish man, who's robbed and left for dead on the side of a road, and two other Jewish people come by and see him and refuse to help him. People you would expect to help him. And then finally, a Samaritan comes down the road. Not just a person, but a Samaritan. And that matters because the Jews and the Samaritans had a history of bad blood between their cultures. Their cultures mattered to this story. But the Samaritan overcame all of those tensions and all the things that came with that history and that mess and still did the right thing and helped his brother regardless of those tensions. The person was not colorblind, and the writer of the gospel was not colorblind. All of those things mattered to the story, and they matter to us as well. When we play the colorblind card, we're missing out both on the difficulties of taking history seriously and the beauty of other cultural expressions. The word amen means so be it. I pray that we can go out and see a world full of beautiful color.